How one assassination started World War Part 3. By 1917, the world was exhausted. Soldiers were tired. Civilians were starving. Empires were cracking. What began with an assassination had become a global collapse. Two events in 1917 would change the course of history forever. Russia was bleeding. Millions of soldiers dead. Factories shut down. Food shortages everywhere. The people blamed one man, Tsar Nicholas II. In February 1917, mass protests erupted. Soldiers refused to fire on civilians. The Tsar abdicated. The Romanov dynasty ended after 300 years, but chaos followed. Later in 1917, the Bolsheviks, led by Vladimir Lenin, seized power. Their promise: peace land bread. Russia signed a peace treaty with Germany and left the war, but the consequences would reshape the 20th century. At first, America stayed neutral, but neutrality did not mean safety. Why America joined: German submarine attacks on ships, the sinking of the Lusitania, the Zimmermann telegram, where Germany asked Mexico to attack the U.S. in April 1917. The United States declared war on Germany. Fresh American troops and supplies began arriving in Europe. The balance of power shifted. With Russia out and America not yet fully deployed, Germany took one last risk. In 1918, they launched a massive offensive on the Western Front. At first it worked, but German soldiers were exhausted. Supplies were low. American troops kept coming. The offensive collapsed. Germany had nothing left. World War I destroyed four great empires: German Empire, Austro-Hungarian Empire, Ottoman Empire, Russian Empire. Kings and emperors fled or were overthrown. New nations were born. Old borders vanished. The world that existed before 1914 was gone forever. On November 11, 1918, at the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, the guns fell silent. The war was over. Celebrations erupted. Church bells rang. Soldiers wept. But peace came with deep wounds. Europe was in ruins. Millions were dead. Millions more were broken. In 1919, world leaders met in Versailles. Germany was blamed for the war. The treaty took German territory, limited its military, forced massive reparations, humiliated an entire nation. A French leader reportedly said, "This is not peace, it is a truce for 20 years. He was right. The treaty created anger, poverty, resentment, perfect conditions for extremism. World War I did not end violence. It rearranged it. Germany descended into chaos. Fascism rose. Adolf Hitler used anger and humiliation to gain power. Meanwhile, colonial soldiers returned home, demanding freedom. Empires faced rebellion. Nationalism spread across Asia and Africa. The war that started in 1914 lit fires that burned for decades. So did one assassination start World War I? Yes and no. The bullet that killed Franz Ferdinand was the spark. But the fire had been prepared for years. Nationalism, militarism, alliances, imperial ambition. The assassination simply revealed the truth. The world was already ready to burn. World War I teaches us something terrifying: that modern civilization can destroy itself, not because of one man, but because of fear, pride, and hatred. One shot ended an old world and created a new one, more dangerous than ever. Thank you for watching. Follow Untold History Hub for more updates.